Hi, today we are going to draw a raccoon. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to hold our paper the tall way, and you guys are going to use a pencil. I'm going to use a Sharpie. First step we're going to do is we're going to draw the raccoon. So to draw the raccoon, we're going to start with a curve. Once we draw a curve, we're going to kind of loop back and make an oval. So he has a nice round head, or curved head. Once we do that, we make two curves on the side for his shoulders. And then we're going to work on the eyes. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to draw two straight lines. 1, 2. Once we draw two straight lines, we come down and curve. Come down and curve. Now, once we're there, we're going to draw the nose. So the nose is just an oval. Color it in black. And then we're going to do 2 points. 1, 2. So now you have the nose shape. Once we have the nose, we're going to do the eyes. So we're going to start with a curve and then a curve on the other side. Once we draw that, we're going to draw our circles for our eyes. So 1, 2. Now remember, we draw the reflections of light, which are 2 little white circles, because everybody has those. And then make sure you color in your eyes black. And we've talked about the reflection of the light, and we've shown it in class, and we looked in the mirror, and you guys can see the little reflections of light in your eye. Now, once you've done that, we're going to draw his ears. Now his ears are kind of curved. So they come up and curve, and they come up and they curve. Inside you have the inside shape also. Okay. You can also make them a little taller. Now, we have the tail, which comes up, points, and comes back down. And what we're going to do next is we're going to draw the belly shape, which is just a curve like that. Now, to make it a little bit more realistic, we're going to actually add little fur on the side, which are little zigzags. Same thing on this side. A little here. And you can also add a little fur on the tail. And you can add a little fur on the ears. It's your choice. You can also add fur on the inside. Make sure that when you do the fur, you erase your line underneath. Now, once we've drawn that, we have to draw our zigzag line on our tail. Okay, now, once we have done that, we are going to add little dots or little lines for the fur for your raccoon. So all throughout your picture, make little dots and lines. Once you do that, you're going to go into this area and you're going to make little lines to give that texture also. So we're doing all these lines to give it texture so it doesn't look flat anymore. I'm going to do the whole area. And then, same thing in the belly. Little lines on the belly area. Just to give it that feeling that there's fur there versus it being a flat piece of paper. Some on the tail. You don't have to do all of it. Just give a little bit at a time so it gives it the feeling that it's there. Okay? And I'll add a little more just so you can see, like, I did not do the whole thing, but it still gives it that feeling that there is fur. Now, for our bird, we're going to add a bird. For a bird. You didn't even know we were making a bird. We're going to make a cardinal. Now, the cardinal we're going to add on the top. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the body. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a U shape. Start with a U shape. We're going to stick it on his ear. Once we come up, we'll loop it around. We're going to have a diagonal line and then connect it. So again, it's a U or a backwards J, curve the top, diagonal, and come back. We make the point for the beak. Now, a cardinal does have a black face. We're going to make a little circle for the eye. We're going to color all of this black because this is black right here. Okay? And then for the tail, we can just make a little triangle shape like that. Now, he does have feathers on his head. You can do lines like this, or you can kind of zigzag it. It's your choice. The other thing is you might want to add little wings. You got a whole little wing there. Same as before, we're going to also add, you could add little lines like this for texture. Just a little here and there. You don't have to do that many. In the background, we're going to add floating leaves. So what I'm going to ask you to do is you're just going to add leaves floating in different directions. And we're not going to make these very difficult leaves. They're just oval leaves. And we've done these like 100 times, so I know you guys know how to do these. Okay, make sure that they go in different directions at the vein and the little V's. Now, once you've done that, you have a couple of options. You can use crayons, colored pencils, markers, watercolors, whatever you want. I'm going to use watercolors because I have them here right now. And make sure we do a couple of things. One, when you do a raccoon, this part right here is a black color. Now, that's a little dark, so you want to make sure that you go over it. Now, that's super dark still. Make sure that if you go too dark, that you guys tap it. Make sure that you tap it with your paper towel. I'll scoot him up a little bit so you can see a little better. Then, on this part here, this is a lighter gray. Now, you might have a lighter gray, you might not. You might have to just lightly use your pencil, possibly, and then press really hard to shade it. Or you can leave it white. It might be better to just leave it white. Now, we're going to use gray on this part. He's gray here. Make sure that you guys check out the example for your colors. So I'm going to do this part here. Inside the ear is the darker or the black. So go do the black in the inside. Okay. Now for your bird, he is red. So you're going to paint your cardinal red. There are actually different color cardinals. There are actually yellow cardinals and there are red cardinals. So you can always look up what a cardinal looks like. So make sure that you paint your cardinal or color it. Now the beak of the cardinal is yellow. So you do want to do that yellow. Oops, made a little error there. That's okay. Color your leaves all different colors in the background. You can do green. You can do fall colors. I feel like it should be nice in fall colors, but I did add a green one in there because every once in a while you do have a green leaf that falls off the tree. Now, I did forget to do the tail with you guys. The tail is actually dark black, light black, dark black, light black. So you want to do dark, light, back to the dark. So please take your time, go slow. Like I said, this could be black, gray, black, gray. And lastly, the belly is also that white color and the body is the dark color also. So just to go over this one more time, the body's the dark color. This part right here is dark, inside's dark, and every other one of these is dark. This is light, light, and light. Make sure that you paint your background. You can paint it one solid color. You can paint it different colors. It's your choice, but I definitely would stick either with like sky colors or sunset colors. You can even do galaxy colors if you'd like, and we've done all of that, so I know you guys know how to do that. When you are finished with your picture, now that one was kind of quick I did today, but that's okay. Take your time, go slow. One last time over the colors. Dark, 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 and every other one of these is dark. Then your bird's red, and then make sure to do your colors on your leaves. And I cannot wait to see your pictures.